Jimmy, tough games, tough conditions, and a day for playing the conditions probably more than the game of football.
Yeah, I thought it was a club. I thought it was mad getting the game on. Obviously I stand corrected. I was wrong and everyone was right. But only because the way we try and move the ball, I knew it was going to be a real difficult service to play football on. The wind, well look, we're the only side that's played the game in the league, the only side that's got it on. The club and the fans and the players have got the rewards. But yeah, the wind probably makes it a little bit more difficult to move the ball how we want to move it, but I thought both halves was much the better side. Every unit, including the goalkeeper, was superb. Breeze kicking really come to the fore in the second half. One was against it and he went flat, and that big save, he only one save to make at the back stick, but what a save. Back four, immense, two centre halves, unbelievable performance. First time they played together. Full-backs going forward and defending, superb. The industry showed in the midfield was outstanding. The quality they showed, the way they moved the ball. They brought Lammin back into down. I thought he had a fantastic impact. Lawler done what Lawler does, and Kieran Freeman showed great progression in his performance again, just like the side. And coming back to it, the front three, I thought they were electric.
Yeah, and I think as well the character as well. If you as a manager, we're obviously still working on what you want to do with the squad, but it's to see the 11 players we had out there for the majority of the game on this leaves up in really tough conditions against a solid side. Must be pleasing for you as well.
Yeah, we hadn't made a sub till the 90th minute. When the pitch is as heavy as that and you're against the elements like that, to not make the sub is testament to how good the 11 boys who were out there played the game. I just felt like they was in control. It was only going to be, a slice clearance or a mistake. Let's just say that it was only going to be a mistake that cost us. The first goal, it's a shot that's had 3 or 4 ricochets, and then they've scored when it's fouled. Good finish, and to be fair, we got one exactly the same. So they chalked each other off, but I thought the chances we made again, I thought it was a great advert for the league. Two sides that wanted to be here, that wanted to play, and I thought you see 11 players there who wanted to play for Spalding, for the football club, which was, for me, that's my favourite performance since I've come in. It really looked like a side. Well, it's going the way I wanted to go. You can see that the last 4 performances. Yeah, the Bishop result. I think they had 5 attacks and scored the 3, and like I said, there was quick fixes. So it's proved. It's just a naivety with the ball. But since then, in them 4 games, I think all 4 performances have been very good. One result's gone against us, but that's 2 wins and a draw in those 4 games. And I think over the course of the 4 games, you've seen a side that certainly can compete with most sides in the league.
And I think as well, signalling out all the players, but good to see Bart get his goal. He's still a young player, still learning what it's like to play for a new club, and good to see him get a goal and link up really well with Dion at times as well.
Yeah, I'll always come back to it. I think Bart's outstanding. I think we're very lucky to have him. 7 goals now in 11 or 12 games since he come in. You got to understand, Bart's had a big change. He's gone from full time to part time. His body's acclimatising to that. He's having to do the extra stuff himself, which he's still doing. But any player who's made that adjustment will know. And I also think he's had a big turnaround of players. He's settled in one group of players, and there's a new group. A new group that's come in. I think he's 22. I think he's going to have good days and bad days. I think we have to acknowledge that. But let's be honest, he's had a lot more good days since he came into the club, and I don't want to give the man the match today, but because there were so many good performances from us. But I think Bart was as good as anyone on the pitch, and as much as anyone, if he's not on that pitch today, we don't win the game. I thought he was outstanding from minute 1 to minute 90.
Yeah, and a good win, like you say, the only game, so it takes us out of the bottom 4, but all focus back on next Saturday and keeping that up. Yeah,
of course. Hopefully we won't drop into it again, but we might. What I would say is it's so tight. You win a couple of games, you're into mid-table, if you lose 1 or 2. We went in the relegation zone last week, or the week before, we didn't even play. I just don't think, and I'd say this to everyone at the football club, we need calm heads. I don't think, just look at the form, look at the performance levels. I don't think we need to worry about that too much yet. If we're getting into February and we're there, then granted, but I think anyone who looks at the performance levels of the football team, how exciting that game was today, and for me, how thoroughly dominant we were. you know, we've scored 2. Probably should have had a lot more. Let's be honest. So yeah, on to a tough one next week. I think they've let in 3 clean sheets in the last 3 games. I think they've won 2 of them. Obviously, they haven't played today. But it's, you know, it's a hybrid model. It's a 4G pitch. A new manager, 𝗕𝗿𝗧𝗏 has gone in. It's going to be a real challenge. But yeah, we're ready now.